What is up, Pyromaniacs? Pyrostasis here. We all back in the world of Feed the Beast Horizons. It took me a minute to figure out where we were. You can see our farms have made a little bit of progress. We now have a lot of diamonds. We've got coal. We've got some redstone here that's slowly working its way out. We also will have ender pearl set up here fairly soon. And we are making good progress. So unfortunately, eventually, because of the lack of some other resource options, we are going to need to pretty much have a farm for everything. But we're doing pretty good so far. I think, make sure the sound is good. Sound may be a little bit high. I don't know. I'm having some weird issues with my sound recently, guys. So if audio levels are a bit off, let me know. I know I'm going to have to start editing some of the background noise out because for some reason there's a hum in my room. I'm going to try and have that corrected by tomorrow. But we'll see. We'll see how things go. This right here is our diamond crops. You guys may have remembered from last time we were setting these up because we were running out of diamonds to make some of the stuff that we needed. I honestly don't remember what I think it was Tesseracts that we needed diamonds for one of the parts in the Tesseract, and that was what was kind of slowing us down. We shall see. I'm curious if this is going to give us diamonds or diamond ore. If this ends up giving us diamond ore, it's going to be absolutely insane. Now, it's actually looking like... I know that I set up some of the autonomous actuators, but Riley may have actually set up some more of them while I was offline. I don't think so, though, but it's possible. I'll have to hop downstairs and look real quick. I think everything is filled out now. Let's hop downstairs and take a look. I'm pretty sure that everything is set. We do need to get these farms automated, though, for the love of God. Yeah, these are all that I set up, so I don't think she set up any other ones. At least not that I'm aware of. But you can see we've got both of these running. I do obviously need to set some more up for the rest of them. But that is a good spot. What the hell is this? Is that... I don't remember a elevator here. Maybe there was one. I don't know. It's been a long time. Some of the stuff... This base has gotten so much bigger than I ever thought it was going to be. Thankfully, Riley does some amazing work. So she's... keeping it at least semi-organized. What? Oh, I guess that's her head floating up there. Hers and skeletons. And there's the love nook over there. Me and Riley's house. I'm gonna have to move some stuff over there. We're actually gonna have to set up a. We're gonna have to actually set up a. What do you call it? Some teleporters. I think Thaumcraft has teleporters. So I'm actually gonna have to. As much, I don't know if you guys all watched the video where I raged at Thaumcraft, but I'm going to probably have to get back into it, maybe with JJ's help, and work my way through Thaumcraft so that we can get, okay, there it is. So it's just raw diamonds. Well, that's a little bit less, it's a little less enthusiasm there than, damn it. You know how long that's going to take to make enough diamonds for what we need? That is ridiculous, yeah. Okay, so we do have enough resonant ender there now to make the shells. Did I make any Tesseract shells in there? No, it doesn't look like I did. What was the holdup? Let's go back and look. Tesseract frames, I think this was the problem. Ah, yes, it was the Enderium ingots that are the bitch. These are the problem, yeah. Alright, so we need to make pyrotheum dust. And we need Enderium blend. So let's look at the pyrotheum dust. We're going to need coal powder, sulfur, blaze powder, and redstone. So sulfur, we have a bunch of different options with sulfur. I need to see if there is a crop for sulfur. So let's look at sulfur real quick. I'm not seeing any. There we go. So we've got sulfur from thermal expansion. We've got sulfur from metallurgy, and then we've got sulfur dust from rotary craft. Now the question is any of this... So there's nether quartz. Can nether quartz be grown from a seed? There's quartz berries. There's all of that. Is there any seeds? Let's look at magic crops. What seeds do we have in Magic Crops? So we've got Blaze, Coal, Diamond, Emerald, Ender, Slime, Glowstone, Gold, Iron, Lapis, Nether. What are Nether seeds? What do they produce? Nether seeds. So I need to look at Nether. Obsidian, Redstone, Spider, Slime, Skeleton, Magma, Ghast, Creeper, Cow. What do we have down here? Certus Quartz, Copper, Lead, Peridot, Aluminum, Water, Fire, Earth, Air, all the different essences from Thaumcraft. Ruby, Sapphire, Weak Blood, and I think that's all the seeds that there are. Oh, wow, those look cool. Those are blood magic. They look like the old EE3 tools. All right, so I'm not seeing any other ways to make sulfur other than simply with nether quartz. Now, I do see that there was a nether seed. So let's look at the nether seed. What is the nether seed? Why is it not showing me the nether seed now? That's why. Nether. Whoops. Nether. There we go. Nether seeds. So nether seeds, they're produced by strong magic essences and nether brick. So the only thing I can think of is, whoa, nether essences. So what is a nether essence used for? It's used to make nether quartz. So there we go. That is what we're going to need to set up. So we need to make some nether seeds so that we can make the nether quartz. That will allow us to fairly easily transfer power. And the nice thing about these seeds is they can make a whole hell of a lot of different things. The cool thing is the nether quartz will then be able to be ground up in that machine. Where is it? That is it, yeah. So that's going to give us nether quartz dust there. There was a smelter for it. Damn it. You guys saw it, right? Sulfur. Oh, stupid NEI. There we go. Sulfur. There we go. I want to say it was this one here. Yeah. So pulverizer with nether quartz ore will give us... Oh, that's not going to work then. That's not going to work. Because we need to get a higher setup of sulfur. And unfortunately, that's not going to work. Now a sag mill. With a sag mill, we can grind up blaze rods and get sulfur 25% of the time, which will give us a little bit of a bonus. What is a sag mill? I've never heard of a sag mill. Did I make one? For some reason, I seem to feel like I made one of these. Maybe not. Gold nuggets. What is a machine chassis? That's pretty easy. And we can get a lot of that stuff going in a sag mill. How much sulfur do we actually have in the system? We have 57 sulfur. That's enough to do what we need to do. I'm just going to go ahead and use this stuff here out of it. I just don't want to mess with having to automate that. We're not going to need that many Tesseracts. You know, it's one of those things, if we needed like 100 million Tesseracts, it might be different. But I don't think we're going to need it. How do we make coal dust? Coal. We need coal dust. Baked recipe, pulverizer. Pulverized coal. We don't need pulverized coal. We need coal dust. Coal powder. We don't need coal powder. Centrifuge gives us... Oh, no, that's cool. Reproducer. My God, there's so much shit. There's the blast furnace. Then the compactor will compact it. So why don't we just go look up Promethean stuff and figure out how to make coal dust that way. Tesseract. Alright, and where are you? And pulverized coal will work. So why is this not pulverizing the coal? This should be pulverizing the coal. We want to spit it out that way. Why you no work? I think it might be broke. I think thermal expansion may be a little buggy. You guys remember a few minutes ago we did have to pick up and drop down that pipe. Let's put it down. It's taking power. Now is it going to work? OMFG. Gee, what the fuck is going on? I'm not retarded, right? This should work. Yeah. Coal in a pulverizer should make pulverized coal. Am I being... Oh my god. Oh my god. That's not a pulverizer. That's a furnace. Man, you ever have one of those days when you just wake up stupid? Yeah, today's one of those days. Alright, let's put the output over there. Double output. There we go. Woo! Alright, so while we're waiting on the furnace to do its thing, let's go find the other part we need. Oh man. We are special today. Alright, so we need some blaze powders. I think we have plenty of blaze rods. We do have plenty of redstone. So let's grab our redstone out. Plenty of redstone. And blaze. Let's just type blaze and see what we got. We got plenty of blaze powders. So that should be enough for all of those. And that's the only 3 parts we need for that. So let's look at the other aspect, the Enderium ingot. Now this, we need 10 dust. 10 and shiny metal or platinum. 10 and shiny metal or platinum. Okay. So that's going to be a little bit more of a pain in the ass. Because I don't think we have much shiny metal. Nope, we have 4. And platinum. We have a little bit of platinum, but not a whole lot. Let's see, shiny. Whoops. Are there any shiny seeds? Are there any shiny seeds? I'm not seeing any shiny seeds. Raisins. Yeah, shiny metal, shiny nuggets. Molten shiny, but I don't see. What about platinum? And with platinum, I'm not seeing any platinum seeds either. OMG. So this is the problem that we're going to run into. This is going to be, I believe, the cock block that we're going to run into, at least with producing these. I mean, it's not terrible. It's just going to be a pain in the ass. It's going to be a pain in the ass. All right, so we do need some tin, and I do know tin can be made into plants. I'm going to save a little bit of that, but that should work. I'm wondering if... Do I have the induction furnace set up? Well, screw it. That ought to be a decent amount now. So that's 45. Let's see if we can combine all this stuff. So if I remember right, it was blaze powders, redstone, sulfur, coal dust, and that's given us pyrothema dust, which you can see right here. So we now have 64 and change pyrotheme dust, which is good. That'll be more than we ever need. Now, platinum ingots and what was it? It was platinum ingots and what to make it? Now I'm forgetting. Oh my god. Yeah, 10. Is there another way to make it? Yeah, that's not going to do us. So we need resonant ender, we need tin and platinum, and we are going to have to turn all of this into dust, which sucks. So no big deal. No big deal. I'm hoping that platinum will work. It may not. We're going to do the shiny. I don't think it's that kind of platinum. I think it's a different kind. It's thermal expansion, engineer's toolbox. Metallurgy, engineer's toolbox. It's a different type of platinum. Yeah. I don't think it's the right type of stuff. And it's not even grinding, which is not good. Because if I can't grind it, yeah, we can make a lot of stuff with it there. Yeah, if I can't grind it, that is a pulverizer, right? Oh, it did grind it. It was just looking broken. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Alright, so now we need some tin. So I'm going to run some tin through it. Where's my tin? We only need 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and now I need buckets. So bucket. 1, 2, 2 should be. No, we need 4. 4. All right, and we'll put you up there. There we go. That's 1. That's 2. Bad. That's 3. Can we get a 4th? And apparently not. So we need some more enders. Thankfully, we've got plenty. I'll put 16 more in. We are going to be using more of them. Can't hurt to burn more of them. There we go. That's 4. All right. So now we've got those. The 10 dust is now progressing. There we are. And if I recall, it's 4. Bam, bam, bam. And then, right? There's Endurium Blend. And then we need the induction furnace. Pop you out. Put you right there. And if I recall, it's just you and you. And that should give us Endurium, I believe. My God, complicated process. You know, most of the changes with thermal expansion, I like. They're not big deals. You know, they're cool changes. This is the only change that drives me absolutely bonkers because it's just so hard to get shiny metal. I don't know, and it probably wouldn't be hard in the grand scheme of things. Was that really all I had of 10? No, I got plenty more 10. I put 4 in there. We have 3 more shiny metals, so 3 times 3 is 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. We'll grind up in 9 more. Okay, and that gave us, we got the 4 Endurium. We only need 4 Endurium per each of these, but it's nice to have extras because God only knows we are going to be needing more of these. So we'll put you here, and then 1 bucket, that's 4. And then another bucket, that's 4 more. And that should give us the last little bit of tin we need. There we go. There we go. Last little shiny thing and last bucket. That gives us 12 more ingots. Which we'll put right there. Actually, that's gonna give us a fuck ton of ingots. Okay, so now that we've got that, we need to do the hardened glass. Now, hardened glass, we don't have any in here. If I recall, that's obsidian, which we have plenty of pulverized obsidian. We also have the normal obsidian. And I think it's lead, right? Pulverized obsidian and the lead, yep. Wow, they changed the recipe for that too. That requires, good God, look at that. This used to be dynamically easier. It requires a lot of pulverized obsidian now, good God. And can we even pulverize obsidian directly in the pulverizer anymore? I don't think so. Oh, well, we'll find out here in a bit. God, this stuff takes forever, too. Well, at least it's doing 2 at a time. It could be much worse, my friend, comrade. So we're gonna have to find more shiny metal. That's gonna be a big deal. And I don't think there is a shiny, and there's no shiny metal seed, which is rough. Now, there may be a ferrous metal seed. Is there a ferrous metal seed? Negative. That's so rough. So, like, there's not even a residual resource that I can use. Because if I could get ferrous ore, then we could easily use ferrous ore to rapidly produce this stuff. But if I can't even make ferrous ore, we're literally going to have to go and freaking mine to get all this stuff. All right, so let's put the, where was it? It was lead, and there we go. And that should cycle. That's going to use about 8 of these a pop, if I recall from the recipe, which is ridiculous. It used to only require like 2. So now that's just raw. Obsidian, can we grind obsidian up in the pulverizer? I think we can. Maybe not. Yeah, we can. So 48 is going to give us, what, 2? 4. Okay, so they changed the recipe completely. So that's good. All right, so we now have enough to make 2 Tesseract frames, which is what we've been hoping to make for the last couple dozen episodes. So we got our Tesseract frame right here. We can make 2 of these monsters, and then we're going to pour Enderium over the top of them, like this. Good Lord, look at how slow that is. I don't know if Twilight Forest is even in this. I don't think so. One of the guys mentioned I might want to just do some Twilight Forest stuff, but I do not believe Twilight Forest is in here. Negative. So that will not work, yeah. Alright, so now that we have our Tesseract, is there another step, or is that it? Yeah, we got to do this. So we need bronze, silver, just bronze and silver. Okay. And I believe bronze is tin and copper. Thankfully we've got some of that. I don't know if I actually have any bronze, though. Do I actually have any physical bronze? No. And I need to leave 4 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm leaving 4 in the machine. Yeah. The reason I'm leaving 4 in the machine is because then we can make seeds out of it. Without it, we won't be able to make seeds. Alright, and if I recall my recipe, it's like this for bronze, right? Is it the other way around? I may need to look up the new recipe, or the... Yeah, that's not working. Alright, let's look at bronze. Bronze is... Okay, so that's Tinker's bronze. Oh, really? We're gonna have to use Tinker's version. Stupid Tinkers. Where's the Tinker's book? I know it's in here. Where are you? Materials and you, maybe it. And... oh god, one of these is probably going to be broken. Materials and you. No, that's not it. Is it smelting? Alloys. There we go. Bronze. Copper and tin. 3 copper, 3 tin. Okay. We need to head back to our little base over here. Hopefully the cart is there. Please be there, little cart. Boom. I believe... I really believe... or I'm hoping my smelter is still here. Oh, thank God. Thank God. Are my patterns here? Yes, we have the ingot. Okay, good. Is there anything inside? We have alumite. That's fine. I'm not really concerned about that. Okay, so we need... what was it? Was it 3 copper, 1 tin? Yeah, 3 copper, 1 tin. Alright, so we need to put in... let's do 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 12. 1 too many. Okay, so that's 12 and 4. Right? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. That should be enough. With that combination, that should load up. Now, you're going to notice that there's a Lumite over here. I don't know when this change was implemented. One of the guys on my Magic Farm series pointed out that all you have to do is click here to cycle the different liquids. I was unaware of that. That is an awesome thing. I don't know when that was in. I'm hoping it's in here. It may have been there forever, and I just didn't know. There's a lot of shit like that that you think you know, and then stuff happens and you realize how little about Minecraft you actually know. There's a little I don't know if you guys can see it out there, but there's a little roller coaster that we rode a couple episodes back that Icy built. I think a few people have actually accepted the challenge to try and make a cooler version. So we will see. We will see. Hopefully this will load up soon. resources, and you can see we can cycle it back and forth. Sorry, JJ came in and was asking about what we were doing for dinner, so come on, cycle down for me. Please, hurry. How hard is it just to make a little bronze? It's trolling me now. I'm telling you. There we go. Alright, so we now have some molten bronze. 16 ingots. That should be plenty. Of course, if I had the seared brick set up, we could actually pull all of them out with no problem. Unfortunately, I don't. So that's not going to work. There we go. All this for Tesseracts. Now, with the new changes to Tesseracts, I don't know how they work. Previously, with the old school of Tesseracts, you had to have 3 Tesseracts, one for power, one for items, etc., etc. With this, it is quite possible that we will be able to use 1 Tesseract for power, items, and liquids. That would sound a little bit overpowered to me, but with the massive increase in costs of them, it is quite possible that that's how it works. We should be able to make one here shortly, and then we can test. If it does, what we're going to be using upstairs for our farms is Rotarycraft has a thing called a fan, and the powered fan, the way it basically blows is you put a certain amount of power into it, and it can actually uproot full crops. And so we put it on one side, we blow the crops across the fields, and then we will use another one to scoop one of the item vacuums that we built forever ago for the tree farm. We'll use it to scoop up all of the plants. And then basically our little farm up there will be completely automated. We'll have to make some recipes for combining all of the essences, which shouldn't be a hard thing. We are going to need to make our crafting cube soon. But at least this way we'll be able to start our automated farm. And basically, magic crops, in my opinion, replaces the need for a quarry and a lot of other stuff in Horizons. The issue is a quarry isn't that hard to set up. I mean, you know, initially there's some issues with, you know, needing to get the resources and whatnot, but it's really not that bad. However, with this setup, it's a lot worse. It is a lot worse. It just takes forever to get it going. All right, so it's silver and bronze. Do we have the stuff? Yes, we do. All right, so there's our 2 Tesseracts. So the question is, how are these different? Let's see what the interface looks like. It says it can receive items, fluid, and energy. Its frequency is -1. So we can actually come in here and we can see the mode that we can set it on, just like before. You can set it to public access restricted. I believe that will allow me to set a list if we want. Obviously the same standard setup there. And then you can see what standards of setups it's doing here. Is it going to be sending items? Is it going to be sending fluids? And you can set it all sorts of different methods here. So it's a little bit more complicated of a setup than it was previously, but the nice thing is we can do a whole lot with it. We only need 1 as opposed to 3 now for a full process. So what we're going to do now is I'll set these things up. We're going to try and get the power transferred. For those of you guys who haven't seen it yet, maybe haven't watched the entire series, this is the basic power transfer setup that we're going to use. We're going to use magmatic engines to produce red flux, which we have stored here, 10 million. Then we're going to use that. Shots fired. This was from the Grenier Man. Last donation for the rest of the year. Good luck, Pyro. P.S. Do Rust. Thanks, Grenier Man. I will. I'll consider doing some Rust soon. Appreciate your donation, though, bud. Thanks for the support. Right here, we've got the production, and then this feeds into the magnetostatic engine, which then can turn any type of red flux into power. And so we're going to use the, basically we'll use the Tesseracts to transmit the power from here to another energy cell up at the farms, and then we'll use the magnetostatic engines off those cells to kind of transfer the power straight into what we need for Rotarycraft. So it's going to be good times. Good times. So that will be the process that we're going to be working on now. It's going to take a little while, but we'll get it figured out. Anyways, for those of you watching on YouTube, hopefully you guys are liking this series. If you do, slap that like button. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next clip.